Troll Nation, we're on the eve of Christmas, and I thought, what better question to ask gamers than what does Christmas and gaming mean to them? It could be a memory, it could be an event, it could be anything. So I went around, asked a few people what it meant to them, and there's some fun answers. So let's take a look at what they said.
Yeah, probably video games and Christmas. I associate kind of two things: getting consoles and gifts as a kid when I was younger. I have the classic like holding my 64 above my head picture that you always see on Reddit about kids back in the 90s. But then probably nowadays, and you get a lot more of this with Halloween, but I really enjoy the theme when video games go kind of lean into it. Like World of Warcraft always had really good Christmas themed stuff where the entire main cities were covered in Christmas stuff. I wish we got it more often, honestly. I wish like Red Dead was doing a Christmas DLC or something along those lines. So anything that kind of is just really leaning heavy into the holiday spirit, especially when it doesn't fit at all, like a Red Dead in Christmas probably would feel weird. That's the stuff I really tend to enjoy overall.
So you love Fortnite then?
Well, yeah. If I was more into Fortnite, I'd be very into that. I have nothing against Fortnite by any means, but I do like how they are really good about that. They're constantly updating and things that just kind of. You can still do your normal gaming, but you get a little of that holiday spirit on the side. Yeah. I kind of like that stuff. I wish we saw it more, honestly.
Best Christmas memory that I have was 1996. It's a long time ago, but it was when I got my first Nintendo 64, and I was playing Zelda Ocarina of Time. That's what started the whole thing of me having my video games and my collection and all that. So every time I think of Christmas video games, it's always Nintendo 64 for me. It's just nostalgia reasons. Love it.
Probably actually like multiplayer Counter-Strike stuff almost. Like playing games with friends that don't live here in December because it's Christmas themed, stuff like that. Mainly that, really. And also, I mean, obviously there's getting new consoles and new games and stuff for Christmas. That's a no-brainer. But I don't know, the kind of special stuff was probably the multiplayer stuff.
Gaming and Christmas time, especially gaming at Christmas time, reminds me of the time that we got a Nintendo 64 for Christmas, and we were one of the first families in my area to get it. It definitely solidified my love for all things Nintendo, and definitely solidified my love for all things Zelda because of Ocarina of Time.
Christmas and gaming. Probably just one of my all-time favorite Christmas memories. Probably my favorite gaming Christmas memory is back when the PS2 had just come out, and that's all I wanted. That was my thing. And I remember like having one of my presents wrapped up in the paper, and like I felt around it, and I was just like, and I knew I was getting a PS2 controller. And then I was just like, oh yeah, I didn't know for sure, but that was my guess. So I was just super excited, and then I opened it up and I got it, and I was just getting the PS2. That was kind of like really the start of my the start of the era of me being a PlayStation guy, because I was like the God of Wars, the Jak and Daxter, a lot of those like PlayStation exclusives that really sold me. I had a PS1 when I was kind of that was just pretty cool, but the PlayStation 2 era really had me solidified as a PlayStation guy.
So when I think of Christmas and gaming, there's a couple great Nintendo stories I have, and one you probably heard on Gaming Off the Grid's channel, but the other one that comes to mind is the launch of the Nintendo 64 in the winter of '96. I wasn't getting a Nintendo 64, but I went to my friend's house on Christmas Eve just to hang out with them. I walked across the street, and their mom and dad opened the door, and they said, "Chris, come on in." Their kids weren't even there, but I hung out with their mom and dad for 4 hours playing Mario 64. And the magic of Christmas when you're a kid mixed with a mind-blowing 3D Mario game was incredible. So when I think of Christmas and gaming, I think of Mario 64 in the winter of 1996. All right guys, I hope you have a very Merry Christmas, and before you go open your presents, put the cookies and milk out for Santa, let me know what you guys think about gaming and Christmas. Is there a quick memory you have? Is there an event that happened? Is it something in-game? Is there a game in particular that reminds you of Christmas every year? That being said, be safe out there guys, but don't forget, keep trolling, keep rolling. We'll see you guys next year.